Okay, now we're going to talk about how to set up a date through text or getting her to hang out with you. This is actually where a lot of guys drop the ball. Frankly, I've texted plenty of men in my life, and I probably only ended up with like 1% of them, like outside of text. Either they just never ask me out, or I don't feel like excited enough to like hang out with them, so I just like don't. So let's just jump right into it. Let's take a look at what a subpar text looks like, which would make her feel more inclined to flake or just not even hang out with you ever.
So then I start to realize that I think he's like unconscious. So I like look at him and I like try to like slap him a little bit, and then I get really into it. Who is that? Nobody. And I got like really into it, like slapping him like that. Like, wouldn't you get into it?
Okay, what do you think would be the issue with sending a text like this in efforts to get Lauren to go out on a date with you? If you said it gave her way too much power and put the ball in her court, you would be correct. Dogs wait for commands. Wolves lead. What did you do right there? You put the ball in her court. Us girls, we don't want balls in our court. I don't want a ball in my court. I want balls in my mouth. What you're doing is you're letting her know that you're totally okay with taking the back seat to anything else going on in her life. And if you come off as being okay with being the last thing on my list of priorities, I will make you the last thing on my list of priorities if you even make it on at all. Okay, now let's take a look at how to appropriately get her excited to go out with you without even considering flaking on you.
So I'm getting really into it, and then like I look down and I realize he's like turning white, and just like maybe I should call 911. I don't know. So from there, hello. I'm in the middle of my story.
All right.
He's dying.
Hold on.
Ugh. So his funeral's tomorrow, long story short.
All right, what do you think was the difference between the first text Francesco sent and the last one? If you said he was a man of the plan, you would be correct. What Francesco did was he gave Lauren choices. And we all like choices, right? We want to know that you have something set and something planned. If you lead, we'll follow. If you were at the grocery store line and they asked you, hey, what do you want me to put your groceries in? You'd probably be like, I don't fucking know, right? However, when people have the option between one or two things, they usually pick one of the two things. So give her incentive to want to see you again based on what she already told you, and then give her two options for when she's gonna get to do it. Hook, line, and sinker. Done. Dick in mouth. And vagina. So if you're single, go out there and get her number using the number sandwich. And if you don't remember what PRS plus hey is, go back to a couple weeks ago to commit it to memory, and then use it to get her excited to want to see you again. Next week, we're going to talk about sexing, my favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, so be sure to get this stuff down, and then we will easily get sexting next week.
For these full videos on how to get and keep the women you want, check me out at speaktosparkarousal.com. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can always be updated on all the things that gets us women hot for you.